Story number 1.
In a cozy little town where the fireflies danced like tiny lanterns, lived a golden retriever puppy named Barnaby. Barnaby was a very busy dog. During the day, he chased tennis balls, sniffed the clover, and made sure the mailman felt properly greeted with a friendly wag. But when the sun began to dip behind the purple mountains, painting the sky in shades of peach and lavender, Barnaby knew it was time for the great quiet. His human, a little girl named Maya, would pull on her softest pajamas, the ones with the stars that glowed in the dark. She would pat the patchwork quilt on her bed, and Barnaby would hop up, his paws making a soft thump-thump sound. "Ready for the stars, Barnaby?" Maya whispered. Barnaby let out a long, happy sigh. Outside the window, the crickets began their nightly concert, chirping a steady, rhythmic beat. The wind whispered through the oak trees, telling the leaves it was time to rest. Maya opened an old book, but she didn't read the words. Instead, she pointed at the moon through the glass. "The moon is a night light for the whole world," she said. Barnaby watched as a silver beam of moonlight rested on his fur, feeling as warm as a hug. One by one, the sounds of the house began to fade. The hum of the refrigerator, the tick-tock of the hallway clock, and the distant rumble of a car down the street all became part of a gentle lullaby. Barnaby rested his chin on his paws. His eyelids felt heavy, like tiny velvet curtains closing for the night. Maya curled up beside him, and the room felt safe and warm. With one last happy tail wag, Barnaby drifted off to dream of fields of giant tennis balls and endless sunshine. The moon kept watch, the stars twinkled bright, and all was still in the house tonight.
Story number 2.
Deep in a sun-drenched valley where the air always smelled like honeysuckle, lived a young boy named Leo. While the other kids in town played with toy trucks, Leo spent his time at the edge of the forest, guarding a secret, the silverleaf mango tree. This wasn't an ordinary tree you'd find in a grocery store. Its trunk was twisted like a stick of cinnamon, and its leaves didn't just grow. They shimmered like aluminum foil in the moonlight. But the most magical part was the fruit. Once a year, the tree grew a single, glowing golden mango. Legend said that anyone who ate a slice of the golden mango would have the most vivid, beautiful dreams imaginable. One warm July evening, the mango was finally ripe. It hung low on a branch, smelling like sunshine and wild honey. Leo sat beneath the tree with his favorite wooden bowl. As the sun set, the mango began to pulse with a soft, amber light, illuminating the grass around it. "Is it time?" Leo whispered. The tree seemed to shiver in the breeze, dropping the fruit perfectly into his lap. Leo took a small bite. It was the sweetest thing he had ever tasted, cooler than ice cream and warmer than a summer afternoon. As he finished, a magical thing happened. The silver leaves above him began to chime like tiny bells. A trail of stardust drifted down, swirling around Leo like a glowing blanket. He felt lighter than a balloon. He climbed into his hammock nearby, and as his eyes drifted shut, the magic took hold. He didn't just fall asleep. He began to float through a dream of purple clouds. He saw whales that could fly and mountains made of blue velvet. He realized that the tree wasn't just growing fruit, it was growing imagination. Back in the valley, the silver-leaf tree stood tall, its job done for the year. Leo snuggled deep into his pillows, a tiny smile on his face, knowing that tomorrow he'd wake up with a heart full of magic.